Hi guys, today I'm gonna do a video. I had a video like this from a few years ago on my YouTube channel about making purchases and not checking your receipts. Today it was a very productive day because I've been checking my account, my statements, things that I don't usually do, even though these things had happened before. I have two receipts. One of them it's from Walmart. The other one was for Winners. Last month when I was doing my kids party and a little shopping here and there, and I didn't use one of the bowls for the party, so I went and returned it. And the funny thing is, when I got my receipt to return it, I realized that that bowl was charged twice, and you can see it right here. I didn't notice at that time, but it was there twice. So I was like, hey, I actually only bought one that I didn't use and I want to return it. So the lady was like, well, prove me that you didn't actually bought two of them. So that's kind of like the other story a few years ago when I got these, 1 second, that happens all the time, that I happened to buy this cat and it charged me a few times, and that you have to watch the video on YouTube. And I know it shouldn't happen to me again, but it keeps happening because you're always running and you're busy and you're buying and you don't realize it. Another thing that happened to me, that was in Winners. I bought little 3 things and the girl charged me double for some of them. I don't have the receipt with me here, but when I said, oh, this is not the one that I shouldn't be charged twice because it's only one item, so she returned it. But the funny thing is that she actually gave me credit for the small item that was cheaper. It was like $6, and I was like, no, but I'm returning the one that is more expensive, so you should give me the right amount because it's the more expensive one. So she's like, oh, I'm sorry. So she kept doing this back and forth. It must be super hard to be on a rush working as a cashier. I can understand that, but me as a customer, I've been thinking like, oh my god, all this money that we can be paying extra without realizing it, because you just go by, pass your card. We don't usually carry cash. I'm not a cash person. And today, while I was waiting for my oil change, I was calling different companies, because another thing that happened to me was that I sent a money transfer to a friend and it was cashed twice, even though one of the emails was wrong. So I thought, well, it's not gonna go through because she doesn't have the correct email, so she won't get it. But it happened to me that it went twice. It was cashed 2 times for $80, so I have to call the bank and they say, well, we don't know why, because it shows like it has the right email address. I'm like, yeah, but it's showing that it's not. I can show you the picture because I'm using the phone, but it's like, how come it's $80 twice in my account that she received it, but one of those e-money transfers have the wrong email address because I made a mistake. So I called my friend. She said, oh wow, actually it went through twice. So she sent me the money. But today I can tell you, because now my new goal is to pay out my credit card, is to pay attention of what I'm spending, which I don't usually do. And I'm so happy to tell you that today I probably save or got credit back for things around $200 in little mistakes here and there in my account. So pay attention while you're buying. Pay attention in your credit card statement. Another thing that went through is I usually pay my credit card just like, oh, I owe so much, and I pay. But now that I'm paying attention, there was a charge of $200 for a ticket that I didn't buy. So I called the credit card company and they told me, well, this is about like a ticket. So call the ticket company and see what it is. I Google it. They even give me some information to call them. And then when I call them, they say, no, we didn't charge you for this. We don't even know what it is. So again, the credit card company have to change my credit card. We have to get a new one, but it was $200 that if I haven't paid attention, I will have paid just without knowing, and then your statements go back and back and back and you don't realize it. I know a lot of people are very careful with it. Proof of that is my mother, not me. I'm working on it. Remember, one of my goals was to become an ACTRA apprentice. Done. Lose 10 pounds. I don't know when. I hopefully I do it before Christmas. And the other one is paying out my credit card. So that's what I'm working on. And I just wanted to make a video to share with you, because now another thing that happened to me is before I came for my oil change, I called and I said, how much is it? They say $75. I called different places and I end up coming to the dealership because this is where my car has always been taken care of. But when I was gonna pay, it was not 75, it was 99. And I was like, excuse me? I usually will let it go, like, okay, yes, whatever. They explained to me, well, it's labor to it and there is extra oil change, extra oil bottle. So I was like, okay. But I told them, I just wish that you guys told me that when I call, because when I'm comparing if I go closer to my house and if I go farther away because it's the dealership, like all those things I'm paying attention to. So thank God they honestly, it was only $11 difference. That it may sound silly, but if you add the $11 that I did today with the dealership plus 25 that I did with Bell because I cancel and then they give me a credit, and you add all this money that the $80 from the other account, the e-transfer, so and other things that I did today, I end up putting back in my pocket $200. So today I want you to check your statements to learn from my experience. I hope I don't have another video like this, because this is honestly like the second or third video that I make about my mistakes. But I hope, I make my videos so you learn from my experience and my silliness. So I wanted to share that with you. It was a very successful day, and enjoy your summer. Adios, amigos. I'll see you later. Adios.